Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Nandor Fodor and The Talking Mongoose. And this is a new film from writer-director Adam Siegel, and this focuses on the investigation of Nandor Fodor, played by Simon Pegg, who is a paranormal investigator, paranormal psychologist, who is informed of the situation where there's a talking mongoose on a small island, and he goes to investigate with his assistant Anne, played by Minnie Driver. And this film is based off of a true case, and I think it's important to know, like, this true case is unsolved. Nothing has been confirmed or denied and officially, and you definitely get that sense in this film because the film chooses to not really pick a definite side. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed by how the film balances that ambiguity and how they deliver on it. This film, I feel like, is a tad unevenly paced. It's only an hour and 36 minutes, but it takes a long time to finally get to, say, this farm and everything and start actually investigating. There's a lot of build-up, and it doesn't feel like this story is as streamlined as it could have been. But once we actually get there, there's a lot of mystery around it. This film does a good job, and Siegel does a good job, who's directing, to build that tension and suspense on, like, is this really gonna happen? Is this not gonna happen? What's going on here? And there is a real sense of mystery of it. And I think the cast, I think Simon Pegg, with his very, very specific kind of accent that he has, he sells it. Minnie Driver is so charming. I love her. She's fantastic. You have Neil Gaiman, who winds up doing the voice for this mongoose. And you just have this whole cast who are putting in performances that are a little offbeat, a little quirky. It's interesting how they react to certain things, and some of those reactions are a little exaggerated, a little over the top, but I think everybody's working towards the same thing, to deliver this strange offbeat kind of feel and reaction to everything, that it consistently creates this particular kind of atmosphere. And there's some interesting moments, there's some impactful moments, and it will still have you questioning. I just feel like this film is uneven in terms of its pacing, could be considerably more streamlined, and it could, by the end, also frustrate people by not really having something of a defined opinion. It's really hard to have an ending that doesn't really give you that kind of satisfaction. A few films, like the film like Zodiac from David Fincher, can really deliver an ending like that and be very powerful. But this film, I'm not saying it's very powerful or on that same level. It's just rock solid and delivers some quirky and weird laughs. Has you thinking about some themes in terms of fame and why we do things and why we want attention and different kinds of things like that. Even though the film is a little too blunt about it and too on the nose in terms of, like, hey, these are our themes, but in the end, it's still an interesting and engaging experience worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Nandor Fodor and The Talking Mongoose. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.